happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Wonders channel. It's a new video. I'm here with Pete.
What's happening, Red Wonder?
Today we're using a player from every club to create a starting 11 and a sub. Now, let's get into the goalkeeper.
Right up first for my goalkeeper, I'm going to try to get one of the bottom sides out of the road and go for former Clinville keeper and Dungannon goalkeeper, Dackie Dunn.
That's a good shout to be for getting the bottom teams out of their way first to get some good attackers in. But I've gone for Portadown keeper Barr. I think he's a top quality keeper, and I think he should be moving to one of the big six teams. Do you think that's a decent enough shout, Pete?
Yeah, I think Clinville are going to keep her.
Yeah.
For God's sake, yeah.
Right, let's get into right back. Moving into right back, and I'm going for Ballomina's finest, Mickey Place. He bags penalties like there's no tomorrow. But Pete, who are you going for?
I've actually gone for one of the top four teams at the moment, and I've gone with Crusaders right back, Billy Joe Burns, and in my opinion is the best right back in the league.
So I actually agree with you, but I wanted to save a Cruise player for my next player. But yeah, I think that's a good enough shout. What do you think about my Pete?
You'll see that I always say he scores a lot for the ball. You know?
Yes, he contributes enough to that side. But let's get into this first centre back.
Right, next getting into centre back, and I've gone with Portadown's Cotton McNally at centre back. They've started to split well with a clean sheet. The Ballymena and down to the fence. I've gone with McNally.
I've gone for Dungannon star at centre back Curry. He's actually been very good. He's played really well against Clinville twice at Solitude, which is not hard to do. But he's been vital in their Irish Cup run to the semi-final. Would you agree with Curry being a good pick?
He was good against Clinville in both games.
Was he close to being in your 11?
He's actually scored it in my sheet.
Oh, but let's get into the next. Is Perrin at centre back? Get into the next centre back. It's his Perrin. I'm going for Crusaders centre back Josh Robinson. I think he's their best defender. Pete might not agree because he loves Big O'Rourke, but
Billy Joe Burns.
Oh yeah, Billy Joe Burns to be fair, but Robinson is unreal. As much as I don't like him as a Clinville fan, he is such a good defender in that squad. Now Pete, what are you going for?
I've gone with another one of the bottom six sides. I've gone with former Linfield player and now Newry player McGirvin. He's my centre back.
It's an alright pick to be fair. But let's get into the left back. Into the next position, we've got the left back. Now, I'm going for the best left back in the league, Big Noel Healy. He's a I actually rate him as a left back to be fair. He's always giving it large to the fans. But Pete, what are you going for?
I've gone with Carrick Rangers left back Tony. I think he's a good left back and definitely better than Noel Healy anyway.
Do you rate Noel Healy?
No.
Why not?
I think Tony's probably one of the best left back in the bottom six teams.
I agree, but I think there's a Carrick Rangers player better.
Right, getting into the midfield, I've gone with three in midfield, and O'Nathan's gone 4-4-2, and I've gone 4-3-3. So my first midfielder, I've gone with current second place Linfield CDM. There, I've gone with Chris Shields in CDM. He scores a lot. He gets a lot of assists as well for Linfield. He's my CDM.
Oh, I didn't have Chris Shields in. I don't know how I haven't put Chris Shields in to be fair. But I went for a Carrick Rangers player actually. I don't really because he used to play with the Cruise, but he's a quality player. I've gone for Kushley as a midfielder. I think he's pretty good to be fair. Do you think he's a decent player?
Yeah, he's a good player.
I can't believe I didn't pick Chris Shields. Moving into the next midfielder. My last midfielder is going to be, I think, is the best midfielder in the league. Miller for Larne. I think he's a quality player. What a signing for Larne he's been. Now, Pete, who are you going for?
I also have Lawrence Miller in my team.
He's just
as my number 10.
I mean,
I think he's one of the best midfielders in the league.
I mean, look at this goal versus Clinville. What a goal. What a player. But that was an easy one to agree on.
Right, next up, we've both gone with Coleraine players here. I've gone in my midfield. I've gone with Lyndon Kane, scored against Clinville.
Look at this goal.
The other day, it was a good goal. I do think keeper should have saved it, but he is a very good midfielder and can also play at the back as well.
I've gone for one of my strikers because I'm playing 4-4-2. I've gone Shevlin, league top goal scorer. They have to say anymore. He didn't make my top 5 strikers a few weeks ago or a few months ago. I don't know how, but Coleraine have just been a bit up and down this season. You agree, Pete?
Yeah, they always do seem to give Clinville a good game. Like that first game in the split was a great game.
Yeah,
Clinville did leave it late.
Yep, but do you want to move on to wingers?
Yes, in the wing. Right, on the topic of that first game of the split between Clinville and Coleraine, my right winger is Ronan Hale, who scored 2 this game with a great. His first goal was good, and his last goal in the last few minutes was a bit lucky at the free kick, but he's definitely in my team on the right wing.
On the right wing, I've got Glentoran player Connor Mack. I think he is just the best, not just winger, I think he's the best player in the league, and he's definitely the best player at Glentoran. Glentoran, there wasn't much to choose from, to be fair. I could have had Shane McCartan maybe, or Bobby Burns, but I've gone for Connor Mack at right wing. Do you agree, Pete?
Yeah, see, actually, on Connor Mack, I have him at the left, and you could have Ronan Hale at the left and Connor Mack at the right.
I'll go for my left winger as well.
I've gone with Connor Mack.
I need a Linfield player, and I picked Joe Cooper. I forgot about Chris Shields, but I think Joe Cooper's obviously these 2 goals in the cup final that me and Pete went to, but I think this is a decent shout. Now, don't you have one striker and I have one striker left?
Yep.
Let's get into it. Getting into the last position, obviously we've got a sub after this, but my striker is, for me, the best striker in the league. I've gone for Ryan Curran. He just does so much for Clinville, to be fair. But Pete, who you going for?
I've gone with Glenavon striker Fitzpatrick, and he always seems to score a lot of goals for Glenavon whenever you see him scoring. He's always scoring a lot, and his main striker.
Do you agree that he'll not be at Glenavon next season?
Yeah, he should be looking for a move.
Ryan Curran he's still one of the top goal scorers in the league, and he's been injured for 3 months. He's coming back now, which is good. But do you want to get into the sub?
Let's get into the sub. Right, the team I didn't have in my starting 11 was Bottom Place Portadown. So for me, I'm going to go with the person that Nathan did pick in his team. I'm going to go with Barr as my backup goalkeeper.
Now, for me, I didn't pick a Glenavon player, and I'm going to go for the bourne and the obvious. I'll go for Fitzpatrick. Just an unbelievable goal scorer. Just been unreal for Glenavon. Could have got them 7th, or could get them 7th, should I say. But anyway, do you agree with us?
Yep.
Is that us?
Yeah, that's us.
Anyway, this is the end of the video. Cheers for watching. Like and subscribe. Cheers, Pete, for coming on.
No problem.
And I'll see you later.